What's cooking, everybody? I'm your Chef Beats All Our Booze, and welcome back to the Beat Bistro. Let's go! Welcome, guys, to the Beat Bistro, where we serve you delicious eats over fire beats. I'm your Chef Beats All Our Booze, and today we got a special guest. We got the Zoe of Zoes, my Haitian friend. Give it up for Who's Low, y'all. Listen to this. Have a seat, get comfy, dance a little bit if you want to. Hold on, I got something special for you.
Y'all know what time it is. R.I.P. Pop Smoke, shit like that.
Who's Low, everybody?
In the building.
How you doing, my man?
Yo, appreciate you, man.
Get comfortable. What do you think of the set? Welcome to the
beautiful.
Bistro.
Listen, I smell food. I see a lot of good things, and you know, we eat. So
Yes,
and
we do.
Take home, so if there's anything.
Leftovers.
Yeah.
You got it.
We need that.
So, you're Low. You brought the bars with you here to the Beat
100%.
Bistro.
100%.
100%. Did you
Always
bring
the
your
bars.
appetite?
Yeah, starving.
Because you know that's a must here.
Yeah,
at the
rapper
Beat
weed.
Bistro.
Starving.
All right. So let me tell you what we got on the menu, man. First, I'm gonna set you up with. I got you 3 courses.
Okay.
I got you a mango avocado salad.
Nice.
Right, little mango. That's the Haitian thing, you know.
Yes. Mango.
Then I got you a nice garden salad, little lettuce, tomato, cucumber, onion. You do that. And then, classic, I got you the sauce pois, man. For all those who don't know what sauce pois is, it's a bean puree, black bean puree. So we, cook the beans, season it up nice, puree it over some nice rice, and I got that with some shrimp for you.
The gum is out at this point. Yeah, you got the seafood. Listen, you got the
ready to
surf
go.
and the turf. Let's
Ready
get
to
it.
go. So, how this goes, I'm gonna start prepping.
Yes.
But before I do that, you tell the people who Low is and everything about you, man. And I'm gonna get prepping.
All right, man. Well, with the business shout, it's your boy Low, aka Flico, aka the business shout. Artist. It's been a long time coming. Since 2008, that was my first project. Got a little bit of hands in media.
Okay.
I've been around for a minute, Work in Progress Volume 1, 2, and 3. The 7 Series Part 1, Part 2. Right now, I got Key to Life Part 1 out right now. I got Key to Life Part 2 coming real soon, too, by the way. And the Band Plays On dropped in March. The Spring Cleanup drop. I got a lot of music out for the people, man. I'm just an artist that represents the soundtrack to the come up and the celebration of the struggle. That's who I am.
feel that, man.
You feel me? In a nutshell.
I hear that.
That's who I am. Your boy Low. Flico at Who's Low 258, by the way, on Instagram and Twitter. And I'm verified on Twitter. That's a humble brag, by the way.
Got that blue check, man.
Yeah, 100%. And I'll charge y'all niggas like $8,000 if you want to get the blue check. So, I'm telling you right now, I'm not supposed to do that as an artist, but yeah, I'll charge you $8,000 if you're asking me right now.
Yeah, man. I was listening to the Key to Life Volume 1, man. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
From production to features to who you got on it, let's talk about that, man.
All right.
I mean, I saw some of your production credits, so let's talk about that. Who'd you work with as far as your beats are concerned?
Sid Troy, shout to Sid Troy in this bit. That is the main producer on the whole Key to Life project. I met Sid Troy through a couple of business partners, and the first beat that he ever did for me was Dirty Diana in the Band Plays On project, and he made a beat in front of my face, and we actually made the track from scratch, and it actually changed my life.
Yeah.
Because every mentor, people that I've had in my life always said, you killing these 2 tracks, Low, but the day that you get with a producer that makes a beat in your face is gonna be just everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be different. Different.
Yeah, and that's what Sid Troy is. So you got the intro. You got the intro to Key to Life. That's that On My Own. It's just basically just letting the people know that moving forward. I'm ready, I'm moving, I'm working, and everybody got somebody that love him. Like Lloyd Banks said, I got niggas in the club watching you, watching me. So that's just the vibe, because sometimes you got to remind people that it's like, just get out of my way. Let me do what I'm doing. You don't want to get in the way of this, because there's a bunch of people that'll passionately let you know.
Yeah, and it's original production.
Yes, Sid Troy. All the way. Sid Troy is a producer. He's produced for Lou Got Cash. He's produced for Wretch. You know, he's a Long Island producer. He's very hungry. He's young. And he's actually curating the sound for a lot of artists coming out to town right now.
Yeah, I hear man. Shout out to Sid Troy Beast, man.
Yeah, and his brother Hayden, who does all my videos. He did
he shoots the videos too.
Yeah. They're really a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
A lot of people have tried that in Long Island, but Sid and Hayden are a genuine one-stop shop where your video is worth it and the beats is worth it.
Mm-hmm. And you 100%. Go to one place to get it all, don't you?
Yes.
You don't gotta
100%.
bounce around, you know what I mean? It's all one
I
stop.
walk in giving deposits out.
Yeah.
It's like that. Like for real. Like Sid knows, yo, Friday I'm in there. From 11 to 1, we're probably crafting the song, we're crafting the cover, we're doing this and that, and at the end of the day, a month from the song being recorded, there's a major movie video out.
So it's a dope process too in the journey. That's what I like too. Like when the process
100%.
is there, like it's not just, yo, I went to you for your videos, I went to you. It's like being there, the journey of it is dope as well. Cause I've seen some of your videos in the studio and y'all having fun, man. It looks like you're doing your thing and it's genuine, you know?
We got to a point right now, Mr. Chef, that a lot of guys are too tough for their own good. Okay. Meaning that if it wasn't for the baby, I don't think we would have seen a tough entertainer since Bobby Brown.
Yeah, right.
Bobby Brown's the last dude to like dance, but you know he's gangster. Everybody else is like Screwface wants to see action.
They're too tough to have fun. Too
the
tough
baby
to smile.
could get shot out of cannon, but you know he's really about that life. He shot somebody coming out of Walmart.
Yeah.
But right now, you know, people are starting to get to that point where they're not afraid to be themselves. I'm the epitome of that. You know, that's where the brother comes from.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that too. Like
the brother really stems from people disrespecting me.
Okay.
I'll tell you what happened is this. You know, anybody that asks me if I still rap or if I rap or what I got coming soon, it's disrespect because I never stopped rapping.
Yeah.
What it is that I took a media path to build my brand.
Okay.
But then when you put out freestyles, yo, Lo, you still rapping?
Yeah.
Instead of me saying, get the fuck out my DM. No. brother, do you have SoundCloud, bro?
Yeah. It's kind of like a passive.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So literally the day before In the Band Plays On came out, I'm at Chase putting money in my account to send to one of my marketing people because I gotta pay him. He's gonna help me get this shit to the world. And I'm just like, all right, COVID is out, the world is closed. Do you have SoundCloud, brother? I have a project coming out tomorrow. And then people just gravitated to it, so I just add that in between everything else I got going on, and that took on a life of its own. So shout out to
it's
everybody
definitely its own character, that brother. You feel it's like, am I in trouble? Is he cool with me right now? Is there beef? I don't know because it's so, you don't really know, but I like that, man. I like that.
It's all a joke, but you know what it is? There's nothing funnier in hip hop culture than and no disrespect to our camera crew, there's nothing more funnier than a Caucasian voice with the latest slang. You know the vibes, brother. I'm fucking sturdy, brother.
That's funny. I'm not gonna
lie. Addy, brother. Look. It's for no reason. It's just funny. It's just funny, but that's the thing. It's also we are equal.
Yeah. It's a love thing. It's like, it's love. Oh.
You know, we from Long Island, so for the longest, a lot of city dudes think that we all Carlton Banks at the end of the day. Until they come out here and realize, listen, move accordingly.
Yeah.
But once again, this is why I'm not afraid to be myself. Because at the end of the day, if you can't be yourself in this game, you're gonna fall victim to sounding like everybody else's artist.
That's a fact.
You know?
Be yourself, man, and come out with your own sound and come out with you.
Be yourself,
and
brother.
People will respect that, you know what I mean? I feel like people respect that. Even if it's not what's happening right now, it doesn't sound like today, but if it's you and it's you yourself, people respect that, always, 100%, you know what I'm saying?
100%. Be yourself, brother. Brother, are you capping, brother?
Is that cap?
Is that cap, brother? Yo, dead ass. It be like that, because these dudes might be walking caps, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, listen, there's a lot of energy coming out of Long Island, and there's a lot of people winning right now, and you know, follow the innovators, stand behind us, because at the end of the day, 2 years from now, I promise y'all, we're gonna be some impact players out here, and I call myself the baby plug. I help a lot of people while I do what I do.
Yeah.
You know, I never have a problem passing the ball.
Yeah, man. I noticed that, man. You show a lot of love to people.
Yeah.
Put people on. You're not afraid to work with certain people because, some people are like, I don't work with him or, just the wave. It's like, nah, man, I work with whoever I want to because I like them genuinely as a person.
Yeah.
I like that about you, bro.
Well, one thing people got to understand from the town, if you from 516 or 631, what you got to understand is in this current era, if we're starting from 2020, I'm not gonna talk. Shout out to Reek the Villain, shout out to Mike Davis, everybody that's done their thing out here. But right now, if you're not a 50 Cent, you shouldn't be worried about competing with everybody else out here that's doing their thing, because the person next to you, thank you, that looks amazing.
Avocado salad.
Yes, the person next to you might open the door for you, but the problem is a lot of people, they can't stand next to any other artist because they feel like it takes away their light. I never had that problem. Never had that problem.
Because, you know, if you do what you do and you do it well, it shouldn't be a problem with what the next man does. You know, as long as you're confident in what you're doing, you don't got to worry about what anybody else is doing, you know?
Yeah, and I think that we could all learn from each other.
Oh, of course.
You know, you might see the way a person does an ad-lib. It might make you do your ad-lib a certain type of way. It's not necessarily biting. Because let's just be honest. When you look at New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, there's a lot of up-and-coming dudes that might sound like A Boogie right now, Fetty Wap right now, Designer right now. You might sound like Young M.A. right now, but guess what? There had to be a Young M.A. and a Designer and an A Boogie for you to emulate.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, too, about, like, how do you feel about that current state of those artists and what they're doing, and how a lot of the younger artists kind of come up sounding like them, and everyone says, everyone sounds like auto-tune, and everyone sounds like A Boogie.
I think that, listen, auto-tune is your friend. Remember that. There's nothing wrong with auto-tune. Don't overdo it. People are going to say what they want to say about A Boogie. Oh, he sounds like Dej. But then there was a point in time where they were saying that A Boogie sounded like speaker knockers. At the end of the day, A Boogie is a superstar. My favorite artist, by the way. A Boogie, my favorite artist. Young M.A. After Ooh, it's like no matter what she did, it was never going to live up to Ooh. She has the big record. Never been a hater. I just stick to my money like a stapler. Like, she got records. Designer, they were never going to let them live past Panda because they're going to just put the future stigma on them. But at the end of the day, I just think New York, it's our responsibility to give people that benefit of the doubt. Everybody should get 365 days after that first hit record. Give them a chance to deliver. Don't just burn them out. Obviously, the radio's already going to play the record a bunch of times.
And I feel like that has a lot to do with it, too. You know, when A Boogie came out, I said the same thing. I'm like, yo, this dude sounds like Dej Loaf. Same type of style, and I'm like, you know, and then you know his other stuff starts coming out, and you're like, all right, he started to venture away from that sound. And like you said,
it get ugly. If I was like everybody, you know, Boogie fought tooth and nail through that. Because I remember being in the strip club pushing my records and hearing I'm not a regular person for the first time when my shit was flooding the radio. I just think that, you know, after a while, even if you sound like somebody, or they say that grace period starts. Once you're locked in, that grace period starts. Fetty Wap, Trap Queen. Locked in. All right, what else you got? 679. Oh, what else you got? Baby, won't you come on? But we gave Fetty a chance. And no matter what Fetty does from this point on, he's a young legend who took over Billboard some time ago. I think everybody from New York deserves that. Young M.A. deserves that.
They need that chance to, you know, come in the game. All right, you sound like somebody, or they think you sound like somebody, but give them a chance to develop their own sound and find their own lane. You know what I mean? And people, and like you said, in New York, it's like, nah, we're not even giving him a week. Like, nah, he sounds like this guy. He's washed. He's done. He's out of here.
The thing with New York also is, you know, let all the drill rappers get an opportunity. Oh yes, thank you. Listen. Let Favi get a shot. Let Sosa get a shot. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. Let 22Gs get a shot. These dudes be beefing. Let MVK get a shot. Brooklyn Drill shed a whole different light on New York over again. And I thank Brooklyn Drill for that. You know, some people say some of my records have that Brooklyn Drill sound. Some people say Brooklyn Drill is Chicago Drill. Some people say Chicago Drill is UK Drill.
It's like,
the moral of the story is we're all doing the right thing. We're making music that we want to hear. Press play. Shout to the whole New York. There's a lot of people out here doing their thing. Queens. Shout to Kev Dollars, Queensbridge, doing his thing right now. You know what I mean? Shout to everybody in New York that's doing their numbers. You know, all the female artists, all the battle rappers, just everybody. We gotta just allow people to at least put that one out. Let everybody get that one. And after that one, if they don't deliver after that, then you know you can write them off. Let the shade room devour them. Let Ball Alert do what they do, but let our artists get their one, and let's protect them at all costs. Because at the end of the day, it's a holy war in hip hop right now. Entertainment, period.
And I feel like that's what's happening with that drill, like you said. Like Pop Smoke, Fabio came out with the drill sound, and now all the young artists are doing it, and it kind of saturates the game with that, where it's like, yo, everyone sounds like everybody. But it's like, nah, not really. It's like the music sounds the same, the beats sound the same. and they're kind of doing what they know. And like, I don't even really call that biting. I just think it's taking inspiration. Like, if I'm a singer and I listen to Mike, when I start singing, I'm gonna try to sing something like Mike at first, and then when I develop my sound, I'll start coming into my own.
I think that we're being too hard on these young guys.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jackson was like 9, 10 years old. I want you back.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Millionaire. Feeding the whole Jackson 5 at like 9, 10 years old.
Yeah.
We expect so much from these Kodak Blacks and the A Boogies and the Don Qs and the Davies. We're not allowing them to even grow up in front of our eyes. One record after that, if they mess up, it's like, oh, this.
It's like over. He's over. He's washed.
This young adult should just kill himself.
Yeah.
Go off into oblivious and just.
He should have never did music.
He should never did music to begin with.
He should go into modeling or acting. Like what?
How dare you not have the same career as 50 Cent?
Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
You start comparing to the people that already did their thing. The reality is this: the attention span is shorter, and people are less satisfied. You can hear the greatest record you ever heard in your life, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, where's the next one?"
Yeah. It's
Too
like
fast.
you didn't even. Yeah, and that's the thing. Back in the day, I remember sitting on joints for weeks, months at a time before the next one came out. Now it's like tomorrow. Like it drops tonight. Yo, where's the new one at? Tomorrow. It's like, yo, you're not even giving them a chance to like it and love it. You know what I mean? Fall in love with the joint before you just write it off as like, yeah, that was dope, but I need another one.
We look back at the
Second
90s.
corn salad ready, man.
Thank you.
My bad, I'm bombarding you with a lot of food right now.
But the salad, see, this guy could go do some push-ups after this and, feel alive. The 90s, end of the 90s, early 2000s, you look at Cameron, Big Pun, Nori. These albums changed the game.
Yeah.
And then you look at radio back then. DJ Clue, Monday Night Mixtapes, Who Kid, Freestyles.
Changing the game.
Desert Storm.
Those nights, man. I remember waiting Monday, like, all right, who's about to go in Monday night? And you would listen to those freestyles for months after that. Like, yo, this is.
And when you look at it, it's like saying Fab is the reason why all of us might be here today. You know?
Yo, Fab's one of my favorite rappers, man. He changed the game. He changed the game.
Fab. And then Cam brings in Jewels. You know. And then you know, you got the JR Writers. You just got the G-Unit era, Lloyd Banks. You know, New York birthed so many spitters, but then at some point the West Coast and ATL birthed the whole DJ Mustard.
Changed the game.
Changed the game.
Changed the game.
100%.
You know, and I feel like the change of the game comes with the sound of the music.
Yes.
With the beats, with the instrumentation, with the sound of it. He brought that boom, 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 you know what I mean? That type of flow, where that's gonna change the rapper's flow. And then they're all gonna say, yo, I never heard that sound before. Let me get one of those beats. You know what I mean? And that's what I kinda, I'm not trying to do that with my production, but I want my production to be, have that impact. Like, yo, that's a Beats a la Blues beat, that's a Knobs beat. Like, they created a sound, like Dipset, Heatmakers created a sound that's legendary, you know what I mean?
And let's not forget Aubrey, who changed the whole game. We know who Aubrey is. Yeah, he got to give rappers like, I just want to be successful. If you don't give it up to Drake in any way, shape, or form, then maybe it's because you just put him in a commercial box.
Yeah.
And you don't consider him a spitter like Griselda. But you really can't do that. Because I literally was listening to 4 p.m. in Calabasas today.
Fire.
All you self-promoters are Jakey. We established like the Yankees, the whole gang thing.
He was going off. And
you know?
I'm like,
so it's like there's so many eras of the game. Look, the Chief Keef era. I was talking to somebody yesterday. Chief Keef is the reason why a lot of dudes with dreads put dreads in front of their face and put their eyelids in the back of their head and take a picture.
Yeah.
Look, Young Thug is the reason why a lot of people's Instagrams, they do this. Look. They're never looking at the camera because of Thug. Thug made it look cool. Innovators in the game sometimes don't get enough credit.
Yeah. Even Soulja Boy, like I remember they was talking about that a couple months ago. And I never realized it until he said it himself. He's like, yo, I changed the game. I did this, I did that. This is the real. And then at the time that it was happening, it was like, yo, this dude's kind of corny. Yeah, it's different, but it's for the younger kids. But then you think about, you know, afterwards, it's like, yo, he did kind of do that. Because after him, a lot of people started taking his style, taking his way of doing the music. You know what I mean? He started making his own beats, doing that thing. And I never really realized that until he said it. He was like, yo, look at all the people I influenced, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, he's right. I never really was a huge fan of Soulja Boy, you know, but to look at his impact, you could see it in some of the rappers today. And it's like, yo, and like you said, the innovators don't get the credit as much as the person who comes out with that one hit based off his formula. You know what I mean? He may have had the better look, the better opportunity, but the innovators never get the credit. So it's like, you know, he could sit there and say, yo, I made it up,
right.
but we're never gonna, you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy how that works.
I think unfortunately in hip hop music, we write people off too soon. 50 said it best. Everybody's, yo, he been winning too long. When is Drake gonna be done? When is Boogie gonna be done? Yo, I'm sick of Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
I'm sick of Cardi B. I don't even want the second album.
Crazy.
Offset, get her pregnant, get her out of here. Yo, everybody, it comes to a point when people are just tired of seeing you win.
I think that's what it is.
You know they've been tired of seeing Diddy win.
They're tired. They don't want that. It's like the Bulls. The Bulls win the first two. It's like, yeah. Right. The third one, it's like, all right, man. Fourth and fifth, it's like, all right. Someone else come in and beat these guys, please. I'm tired of seeing them win. And they love the underdog story. You know, everybody loves that.
First part of my childhood, everybody told me that Jordan is it. Second part of my childhood, people told me that Jordan doesn't like black people.
Yeah, right. Jordan's an a-hole because whatever.
Chameleonaire, I get it. But I'm gonna still wear Jordans, my guy. Yeah. I got a pair of chrome Bugs Bunnies for Christmas. Chameleonaire. I know that he doesn't like niggas, but they match with my Raiders hat, my guy. Yeah. Until I meet up. Yes. Look, you got the blue Jordans on right now. The reality is this. If you meet any of your favorite celebrities on any given day on a bad day, they might rub you the wrong way. But everybody has a bad day, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't base it off of that though. Some of the biggest innovators have bad days. Look at Kanye West right now. I'm not saying Kanye's having a bad day, but Kanye's on an album rollout and they think that he's losing his mind. But it's like, you can't tell me he's losing his mind if you have camera footage on him. Anybody that's losing their mind, they pack him and wrap him up.
Yeah.
Mental institution. Done. No. They got the cameras on him and then all of a sudden the album comes out.
Yep. It's crazy, man. It's a crazy formula that's I mean, I feel like it's just different than when I grew up and how music was and the influence. Like I said, things would stay for a while. They'd stick and then they'd stay for a while. So it would be a couple months before the new sound came out. Now you give it a couple weeks. I mean, even since this drill thing, like with Pop Smoke, how many rappers right now have I heard on drill beats with drill albums? And I'm like, yo, where was this sound 4 months ago?
Right.
Where were all y'all at 4 months ago? Now everyone's on drill beats. Now, that's where I'm kind of like, it's a little corny to kind of ride that like that.
When it comes to the drill sound, right now, all right, R.I.P. Pop Smoke, Favi, he's one of the innovators right now, holding it down. 22 G's. Okay, so I'll say Favi, 22 G's, NV Kane, from the Brooklyn scene, and it's Smooth L. We made that new Apollos.
Yeah.
But everybody else is just trying to,
yo, I need that drill type. I need that.
Right.
And it's like, do you really need it or you just want it right now because that's what everybody sounds like?
Right.
So that's where, you know, I deal with some artists like that too. Like, yo, you got that A Boogie? I'm like, nah, I can make it, but yo, you got that drill? And it's like, those kind of artists, you could see that they're just kind of riding the wave. Whatever's hot at the time, that's what they want to sound like. Everyone's on that auto-tune, they say, yo, can you do the auto-tune? And I'm like, yo, you don't even do auto-tune.
A part of the game that people overlook also is that when you look at the people that are winning or just the industry in general, I personally feel like sometimes they want you to make the mistake of biting what everybody else is doing. Because they know that it's going to take you longer to figure it out. And by the time you figure it out, you maybe come up with a sound you don't want to do it anymore.
Exactly. It's like they make it so hard for you to get. By the time you get it, it's like, yo, that sound is old.
Right.
So now you're like, oh, damn.
It's like, yo, street niggas used to love to say, yo, my man can spit, I'm about to buy him a Fab verse. And then you found out that the label's not going to clear the Fab verse.
Yep.
So you're going to be sitting on the Fab verse in the hood, and you're gonna be the hottest Fab mixtape verse, and it's never gonna see the light of day.
Yep.
You feel me? Cause it's like, there's different levels of business, but the streets need the industry the same way the industry needs the streets. If you look at the epidemic, what changed my life is that everybody was home. I was able to reach out to DJ Drewski and say, hey, how could I get you my music and promote it and compensate you? I don't want this for free. And then he sent me to his website, Don DeMarco. Shout to Sour D-Boy, my cousin. He heard my record all week in the club. He's been rocking with me ever since. Yeah. You gotta understand, sometimes the shortcomings in the world could open the door for you if you capitalize. Yep. I just knew how to capitalize because I knew that the strippers are home, the DJs are home.
Everybody's home. Everybody's home.
I knew OnlyFans was gonna pop.
Yo, and that's another thing I must talk about.
Yeah, no, we can talk about it.
I must talk about that. I mean, no offense to anybody, but what is up with that? For all the people who don't know what OnlyFans is,
yes,
Let's say it's if you're a fan of somebody and you want to see some stuff that they don't want to show on their Instagram, you could chime into their OnlyFans and pay for this explicit content, I guess. But it's like I'm seeing a rampant. I don't even know what the word is. Spike. There you go. In that, and I'm just like, these are like regular people, regular girls. A lot of them are females. Most of them are females. But you see, like. And I don't know if that's a wave that they're riding or because everyone got no money, no job, you know, with the COVID thing. I get it, hustle, but I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know.
Well, what happens is, for all you people out there that are not familiar, OnlyFans takes that cut off the rip.
Oh, okay.
So when you hear a girl say she got 20 bands, it's after the fact that OnlyFans took their bands. So what happens is, OnlyFans takes away having to pay rent at the strip club.
Okay.
So you could bust it open in your house.
Okay.
And upload it right away.
I'm just like, I'm seeing all these, and you know, cause I seen a couple people that I know.
Right.
And it's like, whoa, like, I don't know, man. This is the wave that's like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of weird, but.
I'm gonna tell you like this, people wouldn't believe it. The smartest girls on OnlyFans are the down south Alabama girls. They charge $6 a month. But you go on their page and they're busting it all the way open. The first 2 videos is clitoris. The first 2 videos, clit, and it's only $6 a month. Tahiri, you charging $50 a month, Tahiri, with 5 videos on your page, nothing bust open. That girl in Alabama, Tahiri, is wiping you out the water. I'm sorry, because she's charging $6 a month and she's busting it open. And then she'll go in your DM and say, hey, watch me get by a local bozo for $5. How many people are gonna pay $5? She's rich.
I know.
And Tahiri's charging $50 for a butt slip. Tahiri, your butt crack ain't worth no $50 a month. I'm sorry to tell you. You gotta let somebody bust it open, baby girl. And I love Tahiri. But the reality is, you gotta let it go. You're halfway there. You're almost. Evelyn Lozado, I heard you got an OnlyFans. Erica Mina, I heard you got an OnlyFans. You're almost there. You gotta bust it open and you'll be rich. That's it.
You hear that, guys? You gotta bust it open. Bust it open and you'll
Talk
be
to
rich.
Cherokee and Sarah J. They do expos. Why you washed up porn stars? Washed up? My bank account will say I'm washed up. I bet you they'll say that. That's the thing. If you're gonna do it, do it all the way. Don't half it.
That's what I'm seeing. It's like regular people. Like I can understand the celebrities who have the the body, the fake body. I get it. You know, you're making money and that's what you use. You know, you got your body done, so use that to your advantage. But it's like some of the girls that I see with OnlyFans don't have that. You know, they don't have that where I would want to pay $5. I wouldn't want to pay any money to see any of that stuff anyway.
Right.
But I'm just saying, it's just like, the younger girls see these model girls doing it. So they're like, oh, I want to do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's kind of crazy to me.
The best advice I could give to any young girl on the come up is this. Just know that if you decide to be like Marsha Clark later on in your career, you might get prohibited from that because you bust it open early.
Yeah.
Like, don't look at Kim Kardashian and think that you're gonna be able to do prison reform. Kim Kardashian is a 101. Her father got OJ out of jail. Your father didn't get OJ out of jail.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So,
that is.
Proceed with caution. That's it. Proceed with caution. Don't just think that you're gonna just show a nipple and an areola and you're gonna be able to work for 7-Eleven. No. Yeah. They're gonna be like, have you ever committed a crime? Have you tested positive for COVID? Have you ever busted it open for OnlyFans?
And I think that's gonna be, they already they could already search the internet for things of you. So
yes.
If I was on my Instagram doing something crazy, they'd probably see it and say, Jay, Jeff, gotta tone it down a little bit. So I'm assuming it'd be the same with OnlyFans. So just be careful with that, guys. Make your money, do what you want to do, but just be careful.
And there's no back way, ladies. Once you go OnlyFans, it's OnlyFans porn. It's not OnlyFans
back to being a mom.
Christian mingle. No. OnlyFans, bang bros. Follow your heart. Go. Just go. You're already there. You're there.
Might as well just take that step. All right. Now, OnlyFans. All right. It's game time here at the Beat Bistro.
Let's get it.
We like to play games.
Yeah.
You guys know that.
All in.
We got Who's Low. the Zoe of Zoes. We got a game. Well, I got a game called, this is Who's Low. My game is called Who's Zoe. What is Who's Zoe?
I like that.
Now, Zoe is a term, people of Haitian descent, we call each other Zoe. So I'm gonna name 6 celebrities.
Okay.
Some are of Haitian descent, some aren't.
Right.
My man Who's Low is here. Who's Low is gonna have to guess who's Zoe.
Okay.
Are you ready to play? And everyone you guess right, we'll play a little compa.
Okay.
Get the two-stepping. All right. First one. Let's see who we got on the list. And I'm gonna use my Haitian accent. First one. WYCLEF Jean.
Jean.
Zoe.
I understand it.
Zoe, here we go. Second one.
Yes.
That's 1 for 1. 1 for 1 with Who's Low on Who's
Shout
Zoe.
out to Clef. Fuji's.
Second one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Let's get it.
Jeffrey Darbouze.
He's not Haitian. Jeffrey Darbouze. He must be French. What is he? Lance Armstrong's like.
Bingo! That's correct, because I'm Jeffrey Darbouze and I am Haitian.
Oh!
My father's Haitian. My mother's Puerto Rican. So here we go.
I was wrong.
All right, that's 2. He's 2 for 2 right now. Number 3, are you ready?
Let's get it.
Jamie Foxx.
He could play Jean Bertrand Aristide in the movie, but he's not Haitian.
That is correct, my friend. He's not Haitian. I tried to stump you.
Let's get it.
What is that?
I'm looking forward to you
2
and Mike
for
Tyson
3?
though. Jamie, when you play Mike Tyson, I'm all the way there. I'm in the theater. It's gonna be pugilistic. I'm with it. 100%.
All right. What is this, the 4th one?
Fourth.
Fourth one. So he's 2 for 3. There we go.
Something like that.
All right, here we go. You ready? Next one. Jason Derulo.
He's definitely Haitian.
My man's 3 for 4 right now. Woo! It's getting hot in here, baby.
Haitians ain't perfect.
All right.
You know how that go.
Next one, you ready?
Yeah. Let's get it.
Chris Brown.
He whips like a Haitian man, but he's not Haitian.
We'll give him 1 for that one.
Yeah.
Let's go. Chris Brown's not Haitian,
He's not.
but
He hits like a Haitian though. On Paru. Yo, Chris, don't do that. I'm joking, my nigga. I didn't say anything about it. I just said you hit like a Haitian. You've been on camera talking about these niggas is weenies, blood. You hit like a Haitian. So good.
all right, last one. You ready?
Let's get it. Last
right,
one.
here we
Let's
go.
I'm strong.
Lauryn Hill.
She's not Haitian. She's been around Haitians, but she's not Haitian.
Is she not Haitian?
She's not Haitian.
I thought she was Haitian.
I'm not Haitian, but I eat Jesus boy.
Here we go. All right. My man's, what, 5 for 6?
Yeah,
Here we
5
go.
for 6. Thank
5
you.
for 6.
Yeah.
Who's Zoe with Who's Low? I really
Yeah.
thought Lauryn Hill was Haitian. She's not
Said
Haitian?
it. I'm not Haitian, but I eat Jesus boy. Mama say, mama say, mama pusa.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Speaking
100%.
of pie, your sauce bar is almost ready.
Gang.
I got the beans. What I did was I sauteed some garlic, onions, red peppers. I had the beans cooking overnight. Well, soaking in water overnight so they're soft. Now I'm cooking
like
them,
that.
boiling them, getting
I
them
like
soft. I'm gonna blend them up over some white rice and some shrimp. So I'm gonna get ready to saute your shrimp.
Okay.
And then it's beat time.
Okay.
Beats over eats. My man is eating. He looks like he's enjoying everything,
Healthy.
man.
Healthy right now. I feel good.
Health is the new wealth, baby. Especially with this COVID going on, we want to be healthy. We want to strengthen our immune system. So you're ready.
Yes. What's up?
So what's in the workings for Low right now? You got the mixtape out. You got the tape out. What can we look forward to?
I got Key to Life Volume 1 out right now. August I got Key to Life Volume 2 dropping. December I got Fliego the business dropping.
Okay.
And then
busy man, busy.
Yeah, very, very busy. And then April 2021 another project. December 2021 another project. Those are already slated. Right now I'm just in pursuit of just building the foundation, which I've been doing, but just really letting people know that, yo, I got the real estate out here right now. It's me. Like when you look at the whole epidemic from the town alone, I don't want to single it out to just like Long Island because it's like it doesn't represent the world. But if we're talking about LI artists, like I feel like I've put in some of the most work. I've been outside risking my life.
Yeah.
Like I seen a lot of guys. Like I was saying to somebody the other day. Like I seen everybody. It was cute. You know, there was not everybody, but you know, a lot of guys. They was taking pictures and selfies with Dave East. I was in the trenches with his mans.
Yeah.
Kev Dollars and King Shooter, rest in peace. I was in Queensbridge 3 days later. Like my peoples, I rock with the actual niggas. That's the thing. Like I'm not here for no fly by night people. Like I'm here for the throne. I'm here for any victory, whether it's a moral victory, a lyrical victory, whatever y'all want to call it. I feel like I can't be stopped. I feel like nobody's better than me. Anybody that thinks that they're nice, God bless. But I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the next level. Me. And nobody's going to stand in the way. Like, I feel like Floyd at all times. First 3 rounds, you fooled. 5 through 12, I'm going to whip your ass. Me. Flicker the business. And if you don't believe me, put your money up. Because I go broke for this shit every motherfucking day. I'm 3-4 videos deep, out of pocket. I've never been signed. Everything is out of pocket, out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am the Master P. I'm the label, the bodyguard, the writer, the security, the negotiator. I've done it all. And, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not here for bragging rights. I'm just here to let people know that you could do it too. And I'm not on yet, but I'm on the verge. I'm talking the way I'm talking because I'm on the verge. Sometimes when you're on the verge, you got to talk your talk, but always remember that. Just push the envelope a little bit. All of y'all out there, just push the envelope a little bit. Your life could change in a year. Promise you.
I like that, and I like that you said that you out of your pocket. You know what I mean? Like when you do things out of your own pocket, there's a certain level of respect you have for it, a certain level of dignity that you keep with it. You know what I mean? When you're paying for things out of your own hard-earned money and there's no handouts. You know, it's not easy to just forget it or to stop doing it or to quit. You know what I mean? When you're coming out of your own pocket, quitting's not an option. Right. It's just keep pushing forward until it gets there. And you know it will, you know what I mean?
I think whether any of us has been rich or poor, maybe from school, if any of us made it past the 5th grade, you might have been invited to a birthday party where the parents paid for the chips, the dip, the hot dogs, the burgers, and all that good stuff. Listen, when somebody else is paying, you might not go through every single course. You might just get fat off the shrimp and leave because you didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of sign artists. Y'all got people paying your way and you don't know the value of what it feels like when you actually see your record working. You don't care. You're still playing 2K. Oh, I went platinum. Oh, all right. Yo, pull the car up. Yeah. But when you paid out of pocket, no wonder why dudes be on Revolt TV crying their eyes out. Cause they paid for it. They paid the way. They worked motherfucking hard. You see Diddy, Khaled, motherfuckers is dying like dying to live. Talking about I work hard. Talking about don't ask me about why Ace Hood didn't sell. Don't ask me about why the locks or this. They're building the game, but then you look at the locks, you look at everybody that's hot has been through trials and tribulations. So to the people that are trying to get on, if you think because you got one hot moment and you're entitled to the people that you see, I feel bad for you niggas because you ain't put no work in.
Yeah, a lot of people I feel like, you know, they want the results.
Right.
And they don't know what it takes along that journey. And, you know, everyone's like, oh, enjoy the journey. The journey is the reward.
Right.
True. I agree with that. Because for this show, you know, I'm not signed. We didn't get a deal. You know, this is out of pocket. So it's like I take a lot of pride in what goes on here. Right. And I can't quit. And I won't let myself quit, you know, because I'm coming at if I was getting, you know, someone was paying for this, I wouldn't care. Yeah, if the show gets canceled, whatever, I got paid.
Anybody that gets something paid for them, listen, you might not get the little silverware and take your stuff home, but at the end of the day, if somebody else paid for it, it's not the same. Yeah. When you're out of pocket, you're gonna eat every crumb on
that's a fact.
Plate. Don't forget
that's a
that.
Fact. Nothing's going to waste. I mean, I do, you know, kind of, because it is one cooking for one person, but I'm not, AVACADO. I mean, I don't feel bad about that, like, because I know that I work for this and it's
somebody gonna eat.
You know, So I don't feel bad, man, and it's all for the cause. If you're happy with it and I'm happy with the product, then there's no shame in what happens. But like you said, if someone's paying for this and I mess up, it's like, who cares? This is the level of pride that you have in your work, you know what I mean? Like even your album, or if I put out a beat tape, it's like if I work through the beats my own, you know what I mean, kick to snare, the hi-hat, and I'm just more proud of the project in its entirety in the end. Which I feel like, you know, a lot of people should have that same type of mentality.
I tell people all the time, I went to Howard Homecoming. My old head homies brought me out there. Me and my man Jay Reddy, shout out to Jay Reddy, Rakim nephew. We were very young. We out there, and we actually got a CD in the hands of P. Diddy. But then you gotta think, we're in DC, so okay, Howard Homecoming. So we're driving back to Long Island. So as you're passing every single exit, for me, it hit me in the head like, there's no way, shape, or form that I could bring all of these CDs in this box to every single town, county, and state. How do I break out amongst the world? But it's moments like that that open my eyes.
Exactly.
Like, listen, giving a CD to this man is not gonna change my life. I just was here. You gotta understand, like you have to get out here and make your own defining moments.
Exactly, and that's
not gonna happen from your couch.
That's crazy that you said that, because even with this show, I've been learning a lot, man. When you hit a roadblock, you find ways around them, and even if in the beginning it seems like, yo, this is not gonna work. This is absolutely not gonna work, but you just have a certain energy where it's like, yo, quitting is not an option, and no is not an option. So I'm gonna make this work. Regardless of whether I have to bring all this food here on my back, or I gotta, you know what I mean? It's gonna work, and it changes you. You know what I mean? It changes you in everything you do as far as your life. You know what I mean? You're not gonna quit at anything. Anything that you want to work, by any means necessary, you'll make it happen.
Because a lot of people don't understand. People could count you out all day. That doesn't mean nothing. When you count yourself out,
that's when it's over.
You won't forgive yourself.
Yep.
You won't. You're gonna wake up every day. It's gonna bother you. It's gonna follow you in the bathroom, in the kitchen, at the gym, at the club. If you give up on yourself, that shit is never gonna go away. You better get a gun, because it's behind you. And it's in front of you. But as long as you know you gave your full effort, and it's right next to you like, yo, I'll shoot for you. It's a difference. It's a difference. 100%.
Sauce Squad. Almost there, man.
I like that.
Listen, this is a special episode for me, guys.
Yes.
And like I said, my father's Haitian, and we grew up with this meal in my house almost once a week. Like I said, it's sauce bar, which is a bean puree sauce, black bean puree sauce. We have it over white rice with shrimp. So I wish my dad was here right now.
Yeah, shout out to the Haitian farmers out there, man.
Get the approval. I mean, for me, it tastes like mom's sauce bar. So hopefully, I'll bring some home, and he'll let me know if it's good or not. So now, let's get to these bars. While that goes for a couple more minutes, I want to preview this joint that me and Shell's been working on. And you let me know if it's something that you could work with. And then I'll plate your sauce bar when we get into these bars, baby.
Let's get it. I like that. Let me hear something, man.
Shell's the god you already know. My guy. I'm Beats All Our Booze. We are knobs. Yeah. All right, so tell me what you think of this, man. I put it together with you in mind. I was listening to your stuff, and I'm like, yo, Lo could do this.
Thank you. Yeah. Beats All Our Booze. Y'all welcome. 631. Yeah. Okay. You catch me up a little bit. Look, fligo the business. Me and my amigos do business. At the table we eatin' do business. Wanna speak, we can eat and do business. Took a couple losses, paid the courses on the road to riches. They claim they bosses, but they not a boss. I play the cost of the business. Whoa, fligo the business. Yeah, fligo the business. Take a couple losses, pay the courses on the road to riches. They claim they bosses, but they not a boss. I claim the cost of the business. Young so God, known to go against the odds. Out in traffic with the squad, we the black entourage. Loyalty, only family under God. I was born into this life, I ain't have a choice. I feel like Ace
Hold up. You think you can mess with that?
Yeah, let's get it.
You got that?
Let's get it. Okay.
All right, let me finish up your sauce bar.
Yeah, the warm-up is done, now we can get it from the top. Let's get it.
I'm gonna finish up your sauce bar, I'm gonna blend it. Normally my mother would do it in the blender, but it's 2020. Sorry, it's 2020, I got the hand blender today. Let me show you guys that real quick.
Hands on.
Take this over here. Lower this fire. This is the best machine ever right here.
You over the kitchen whipping it in real life.
Whipping it, electric style.
You really live your raps, brother.
Ooh, that's nice right there. See, I like it a little chunky, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, chunk is good. Because it goes over the rice just right. And it's filling. You know, you leave the table satisfied.
You know the song, beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat,
the more you... Yeah, no, 100%.
It's love right there, man.
Yeah, to all you vegans out there, man, listen, beans is essential. You can eat it with everything, almost everything. And it goes very, very well.
Yeah, I love this, man. I mean, my wife makes it at the house, which is, you know, she had to get the approval from, you know, my parents. Right. And she got it, man. She put her own stamp on it. Right. Did it her way, you know, her interpretation of it. Right. And it's a great thing. So, you know, to have that at my house with my son, it's a beautiful thing, man.
You know, shout out to everybody that's incorporated the Haitian cuisine into their lifestyle. You know, me and my man Prophet, shout out to Prophet, we talk about it all the time, man. Until WYCLEF, being Haitian was you're fighting in the schoolyard. But then in 1996, ooh la la la, and Strumming My Pain made it cool to be Haitian. And let's not forget 50. I roll with them Haitian mob niggas who say sac by say.
Yeah, then the whole Miami thing came out. And after a while, it was like, oh, okay.
You know, so it's been a while since, like, you know, we were Haitian before being Haitian was cool. Yeah. So it's like anybody that's been a part of that era, it's a badge of honor. People wouldn't understand that. Because there's a lot of people that are ignorant in this world. They think black people are all African. Like they think Spanish people are all Puerto Rican.
It's crazy.
Like Asian people are all like Japanese. You feel me?
I consider myself like I'm Haitian, but I don't speak Creole, which I'm like, you know, because my parents, when I was a young kid, they wanted to send me to my family, you know, abroad to stay with them over the summer and learn the language and, you know. And I was young and I didn't want to leave. And I'm just like, nah, I want to stay here. But now as an older adult, I wish I knew the language. Right. You know what I mean?
You'd have been a voodoo priest if they sent you at this point. Nah, you good. You better off. Yeah. You'd have been like the guy that Van Damme is fighting in one of them 90s movies. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, man, listen. All my Haitians out there, I need to see all y'all become millionaires in some way, shape, or form. I need to see y'all like just being your best. You know? You see that white rice right there? We should charge you for the gratin. You know what gratin is? It's the sticky rice at the top of the pot.
Talk about it.
All right?
Talk about it.
Million miles of running to learn how to make this. It's not easy to get the rice just right.
See, it's just a bean puree, guys.
Yes.
Just like how we make it at home.
You don't need anything. You might not even need any of this when you have that. Sauce pois and jus blanc. That's all you need. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
It's like a plate at my house, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. On a good old Sunday evening at the dinner table.
It looks like what they put in your plate in Chipotle before they fill the bowl with everything else, but no, this is it.
Ooh, we got it with some lovely shrimp right here for my man.
Very partial to the seafood, so yes. I like that right there.
Throw one on top.
We're getting Soho vibes right now. I feel like we're in Manhattan. That's amazing. Yeah.
With no further ado, low.
Yeah.
White rice, sauce plot, and some sauteed grilled shrimp.
Thank you.
Actually, sauteed shrimp.
Yes, that looks amazing.
Enjoy, my man.
Thank you. I owe y'all something. Throw the beats on.
Nah, you good, bro. Yeah, let's get it. Show. There you go. That's my present, man. The bars over the beats. Yeah. I serve the eats. Now I'm trying to serve the beats for my guy, Shells to God. Yeah. Are you ready, my man?
Let's get it.
Let's get it, guys.
Let's get it.
Booze low. I'm Beats all out booze. This is Shells to God. We are Knobs.
Yeah.
Let's get it, bro.
Beats a la booze. Flicker that flicker, you know I'm in the mood. Yeah. Alright. Love. Flicker that flicker the business. Me and my amigos do business. At the table we eat and do business. Wanna speak, we can meet and do business. Took a couple losses, paid the courses on the road to riches. They can't they bosses, but they not a boss. I pay the cost of do business. Gangway, I'm on the top like becoming with Kembe. Product like a sensei. I be with my same ones that they was from 6th to the 10th grade. Wait, I be with the same ones from 6th to the 10th grade. Chop the product like a sensei. On the block like Matemo McKembe. And wait, shout out my niggas. Look, I been on the top for a minute. I ain't come with no gimmick. They just talking, I live it. And I come for the scrimmage. but I play for the long run. How could you call it boo? And I'm a paid man again. I come at the line and I roll with the audible. Fligo da fligo the business. Fligo da fligo. Ladies found to call me Migo. And I do it for the people. And you know how the world work. No, we wasn't all created equal. And you know the bars coming legal. Shrimp over rice. And you know we by that life. And the scars over stripes. And it's bars by the life. Elda, older. Ready know the flow high. And you know the boy high. But let me take it back though, listen. No, it's not a gimmick when I talk it, when I live it, when I really been it. And we with that beast all the booze, and you know that we really did it. And I started from the bottom and I worked my way to the top, but it's not a gimmick. Shrimp over rice with the shrimp. Cardio, calisthenics, and athletic. I'm feeling like Bo Jackson, 100 push-ups and I'm ready. Man, I broke the hip, but I'm still on the field and I'm going with it. We got get a touchdown, but I'm still feeling 4 inches. And I'm right there, I'm a nigga's worst nightmare. And I think I made it quite clear. I'm Freddy Krueger in your dreams. This ain't really what it seems. Niggas better chase their dreams. Put some money on your dollars. Put some dollars on the books. Put some books on your bills. Tell me how it really looks. Can you niggas afford the houses? Can you really afford a car? Can you really spit the bars? Is it really written bars? Or is it something that somebody else really wrote? And it's really Fligo quotes. And I spit it. Shrimp over rice. You ain't really about that life. You don't got scars over stripes. What it's like. Really tell me what it's like. You don't really write your raps. You ain't really where it's at. You ain't put your city on the map. Huh? You ain't never faced death. You ain't really take the steps. You ain't really telling what was next. Huh? Look, you ain't take a loss then win. You ain't really start then begin. I been injured then I win. I be Kawhi Leonard in real life. I done broke my leg then I came back, made a buzzer beater and I'm still nice. Call me a raptor or call me a clipper. Either way I can stand and deliver. Niggas know you can holla at niggas like me. Really though, Fligo that Fligo the business, I really though. Got a spark like a million, yo. When I really glow, when I really flow, when I really spit it, whether it's off the dome or it's off the bit. And I really spit it off the dome or on the bit. If you know about me, then you know a nigga never call it quits. You either in the game, you either in the game or you're losing. You either winning or you're gonna choose it. But it's all the music, and I did it all for fucking music. I got quality control. I ain't Coach K or the P. Niggas know how I put to be, and you know who I'm supposed to be. Fligo that Fligo the business. I signed my name up on a dotted line and I did it right. Niggas know that nothing this happened ever overnight. A lot of niggas they be rapping, but these niggas overhyped. And I'm niggas more than nice. And I made the sacrifice. I did it more than twice. Nigga, I'm more than nice. I said that I'm more than nice. That means I'm overqualified. Y'all niggas never been. You niggas that never took it to the limit. Y'all niggas never really played the gimmick. Y'all niggas never really took it the distance. I talk it, I live it. Fourth quarter, fourth down. Fleet go, come around. Who walk, talk it down. And it's 30, fuck us up. Fuck us up, no I didn't, run the luck. But if niggas wanna put the money up, then run it up. I could go broke for this. I'm feeling like I was Dame Dash when he invested up in Rockefeller. Not a now, there is now or never, more than ever. Niggas talking, but it's not the cheddar. Y'all want them handouts now or never. And I'm more than better. And I'm more than clever. And I'm more than ever. Back for that vendetta. I got the revenge in my heart. Right from the start. And I came with the spark. Check it out. A lot of these niggas be talking about writtens, but they don't be writing their own raps. I be writing my own snaps. So even if I could fumble the ball, I'll pick it up and I'm going back. I could take a book. I could take a book of rhymes, write it all out. But what it's really about, y'all is down for the count. What it's really all about. I ain't even touched the rice yet. I ain't really told the life yet. Y'all ain't speaking about the life yet. Ever took a plane out the Port-au-Prince, gave it food. Never took a plane out the Port-au-Prince, never 50 kids. Talk what I live, but I live in the business. It's been a while since I spit outside of my writtens. And if you know Fligo, you know I told it cause I live it. I'm sweating bullets, put these same bullets, they can get it. Fligo that Fligo the business. Me and my amigos the business. We can speak it, we eat and do business. Wanna speak, we can meet and do business. Took a couple losses, paid the courses on the road to riches. They claim they bosses, but they not a boss. I pay the cost to do business. Undefeated, yeah, I pay the cost to do business.
Bars.
Yo, listen,
Ladies
man.
and gentlemen.
Yo, listen, freestyles, ratings.
My man who's low.
I did a little bit of everything right there. Y'all got me warming up right now, man.
I appreciate you guys
Appreciate
for
y'all,
tuning
yo.
into the Beat Bistro. I'm your chef, Beats All Our Booze. That shows the God. I'll see you guys next week. My man. Let's go, baby.
Sábase, dámosle.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, today's episode was sponsored by Team Bone 7594. Check them out. The new American Dream, Team Bone 7594. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see y'all next week.